All right.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm excited to be here.
Me too.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, and don't forget that we have the social.
Let's do that over. Hi.
Hi.
Just kidding.
Okay. You got me all confused now. Dave, don't forget that tonight is the Social Media Bellingham event. Are you going to go? Yes. Dave's going to go. He's going to be there. I'm going to make him accountable.
I'm likely going to be there.
See, if I ask him on the show, now he's accountable, and now he has to feel obligated to go.
Yes, but guess who does the editing on the show?
Let's not go there.
Okay.
Because you can't have an easy out just like that.
I would like to go. I think there's probably cool people to meet. And, hey, I might actually meet Amy Beth.
Yes.
Might. Could happen.
I might bring Brambleberry with me.
So where's it at?
Yeah, it's at Glow, and it starts at 6 o'clock, and it goes till 8 o'clock. And I think there's still a few tickets that you can register for. I don't know if they're sold out yet, but if you want to go and you haven't RSVP'd, you can still attend. It's just $10 at the door. So bring cash money. All right, next up we have the 5-minute mingle.
That was the chair, by the way.
What?
When I leaned back, that's the leather in the chair.
Sure, Dave. Who did you mingle with this week?
I mingled with Wes Herman. You know Wes.
Yes, I do. I know Wes, and that was a good choice to go and interview with Wes.
It was fun.
That's a good man.
Good time.
It is.
It was hard to keep the interview short because there's a lot to talk about.
There's so much. I know. He's very a fascinating person. Yeah. Well, I can't wait to check this next part out. So.
And then after this
Mingle
is wrapped
on,
up, we
Mingler.
can go next door to Woods Coffee.
There you go. Let's
By the way, Wes Herman, Woods Coffee, they kind of go together.
They do. Could have been called Herman Coffee.
Or West Coffee.
Or West Coffee.
Or West Coast.
Or West Lee.
All right, 5-minute mingle here with Wes Herman of Woods Coffee. Hi, Wes.
Welcome.
Thank you. Nice place you got here.
Thanks.
Busy place you got here. You can't tell in here because he's got this little hideout, which is really cool. But other side of those doors, it's a madhouse.
It is. You know, it's an incredibly busy store.
When did you start?
I started our business in 2002. We were started in Linden, Washington, which is not too far from here. This is our store number 6 of 9.
6 of 9. You answered a lot of questions I was just going to ask.
Okay.
Like, okay, what was your first location?
Yeah,
what was that? Yeah. So Linden, why Linden? How did that come about, first of all?
There was lack of retail space in Whatcom County as a whole, so we decided to look around and see where we could find the best looking retail environment for what we wanted to do. And it just happened to be in Mingle.
Okay. And you got the big windmill out there.
We do. A couple of them. We actually occupy one of the spaces under one of the big windmills.
Right. I've not actually been in that location, but I will be. See, now the thing about Woods Coffee, in doing interviews, we're interviewing people around Bellingham who have turned their passion into their business.
Mm-hmm.
And the best way to find people who are passionate is to get on Twitter and say, hey, who would you recommend? Who do you want to see interviewed?
Mm-hmm.
And we have, we're here because somebody
made it extra
interviewed
special
and said,
for
Wes, he's a great guy.
Right.
So,
Is that good?
how
Okay, might be a little
come
warm.
coffee and how come your passion, where does that come from? What is your passion and how did it turn into Woods Coffee?
Absolutely. Well, that's a good question. My passion is in business. I've always been in business since the time I was 21, bought my first business to today. We are very passionate about business. Now, the big thing was that we wanted to incorporate our entire family into business.
Okay.
And so we found a niche environment that fit everyone. Because my kids were drinking a lot of coffee, and so that's how we got into
These
coffee.
are grown kids, or these
They were all teenagers at the time.
3-year-olds? Okay.
They started between the ages of 13 and 19, and they were kids that wanted to be involved in coffee and wanted to find a place where they could fit. And so as a businessman, I found that we were looking for something new to do, and this was just a great fit for everybody to be involved. So all 4 of them were teenagers at the time when we started.
Okay, so you got passion in family, got passion in business,
Yes.
and you got a family that's passionate about coffee.
There you go.
Woods is
The outgrowth of that.
yeah, it's kind of the normal thing. Now, how did the name come about? The kids helped out with that too?
It did, yeah. Actually, my oldest daughter was the one that came up with the name, and my oldest son, who was 14 at the time, drew the original logo concept.
Okay.
And so that's how it came about.
Great. And do they still work in and around the business today, or do they still?
Each family member is involved at some level, including our married young kids. You know, who 3 of the 4 now are married, and their spouses work for us as well.
Okay.
That's true.
Kind of hey, yeah, you can marry my daughter, but you're going to work.
Exactly. It was part of the deal. Yeah.
Right on. Great. We'll check the time here. So we got plenty of time. Look at that.
Hopefully you're not out of questions.
No.
All right.
What? Now you mentioned real quick as I was setting up that you're familiar with California.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been in this area?
16 years.
16 years.
Yeah.
How long do you have to be in this area before you're actually a native?
Well, you know, when I first came here, it was like 100, but
Right.
that number's gotten smaller as I've been here because I realized that every other person I meet is from California.
Right, and that's kind of I've been in and out of the state myself, and it's for many years it was all those Californians coming up here
Right.
driving the price of real estate
Sure.
up, which I never found a problem with that if the price of your property is going up. But anyway, and so you're kind of a natural native by default because you're from California.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that.
And 16 years, and this has been up since, I'm trying to do all this math in my
Yeah,
head.
2002, so we're into it a little over 8 years.
Okay.
Right.
All right, and your 9 locations, how many do you want?
You know, we don't have a limit. We have plenty of opportunities, and you know, we'd like to. If people say, "Will you go outside the state?" I say, "Well, we'd be happy to, but we need to conquer the state first."
Okay. And conquering the state, are you mainly the Bellingham area right now? I mean,
Right, all of Whatcom County, correct. All 9 stores are Whatcom County. I would say that our next growth will be, you know, just stretching outside of Whatcom County. That would be our next goal. Everything we've done is managed growth, so it's a natural progression.
So, now you've had some business background, and we don't have time to talk about that, though I'm interested in, and maybe I'll text you, you won't know who it is, and
Exactly, yeah.
just
That always works well.
shoot back random answers. That's interesting. Hey, camera guy,
Yes.
how much time do we have left, or do we?
So we're into
Time
it.
again.
To say goodbye.
You gonna tear up this time?
I am. Don't make me emotional. I am a woman. Girls do get emotional, and these things are sometimes very stressful.
Okay.
Emotional. I'm having a tough time with this.
You're gonna get through it.
I am.
You know why? Because in about
What if I knew how to
10
fake
seconds,
cry?
it's just gonna like
Oh,
stop
okay.
recording and it'll be over.
It's true. Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Farewell.